We are on some unbelievable form right now, guys, in League 2. We are currently still sitting top of the table and we have had one hell of a start to the season. Let's see if we can carry it on today. So then guys, welcome back to the Stones Rolling On Up series and now to episode 40. We're at the big 40. I can't believe we're already at 40 episodes. It's gone very, very quickly. And to think that by 40 episodes we're in League 2 now is fantastic. And as I've just said, we are on some crazily good form. We really are. So of course, last time you were with us, we played off against Burton and against Carlisle. And we won both of those games. And since those games, we have won every other game we have played. We are looking currently rather unstoppable. We really are. We've played 4 games since last episode, and we've played 3 in the league and 1 in the EFL trophy, the trophy that most football fans at lower leagues couldn't give a damn about, let's be honest. But regardless, we did well in that as well. But we played up against Grimsby Town, Wycombe Wanderers in the EFL trophy, and then Northampton and Bradford City. And as I say, we won all 4. We started firstly away at Grimsby, won that 1-0, a Martin Gillespie goal. Very tight and cagey game, but we got the job done and got a win under our belt, got a clean sheet as well. We then went away to Wycombe Wanderers in the EFL trophy. It was a 1-1 draw after 90 minutes, but then in the EFL trophy, it then goes to penalties. And essentially, because it's like a group stage, I think if you go to penalties, you're guaranteed a point for the draw. And then whoever wins the penalties gets us another point. It's a really weird setup as the EFL trophy. And I say, I'm really not fussed by it. But we got a win, got a little bit of prize money for that. So that wasn't too bad. We then played Northampton at home and we absolutely spanked them 4-0. Really good performance. And you also notice actually one of the scorers in both this game and the prior game against Wycombe was the youngster Gianmarco Tafani. He's actually coming to a bit of form at the moment and is looking really, really decent for us. But this game was a lovely game. We completely dominated and played Northampton off the park and I was really chuffed with his performance. We then played off against Bradford City, who were, I think, 5th or 6th in the league at the time of this game. And it was a very tough game, and it looked like it was going to finish as a draw. But then Jan Danda, out of nowhere, scored in the 89th minute. I think it was from a corner, I can't quite remember. But it was a really good performance, and we got the job done against Bradford and kept our 100% record since last episode. As a result of that, in League 2, we are sitting, as I've already said, still in first place. We are a point ahead of Oldham, and we are looking really, really good for the league right now. We really are. We have 2 relatively difficult games coming up in today's episode. We have Wrexham, who are bottom of the league, but we've had trouble whenever we face them in the past. Of course, we did beat them for the FA Trophy at the end of last season, so it will be difficult, but we will have to see if we get on. Maybe because of the fact we've strengthened, maybe they haven't over the summer, we might be able to completely play them off the park. But I really am not sure quite how we're going to get on. We've also got Cambridge United at home, who are just inside the playoffs, so that game will be a toughie, that one is for sure. Let's just take a look at our lineup for the Wrexham game, which is the first game of our 2 today. So if we have a look and see who's playing, firstly, you'll notice in net is an unknown name. I'm having to play one of our youth players in net because currently both Lewis Ward, the first choice keeper, and Julie Andrews, our backup, are both injured. Lewis Ward is getting close to being back from injury. He is about 4 to 8 days away from being back fit. I think Julie Andrews is still out for a couple of weeks after she twisted her ankle really annoyingly. But Dan Bradley, the youngster, had to play the last game against Bradford. He did concede 1 but wasn't awful, so I'm going to stick with him here. He is a very, very poor goalkeeper, that's for sure, but it's better than having an outfield player playing in net essentially. Other than that, though, it's pretty much full strength. We've got Dion Sanderson, Buddy Joel and Mark McGuinness in the back 3 at centre-back. Then Joel Seen and Danny Preston at wing-backs. Manny Smith and then Canas are in midfield. I've dropped Carl Palmer for this one just because he's had a few poor performances, so I decided to give Canas the game here instead. Then Jan Dan in attacking midfield. Martin Gillespie is starting today up front alongside Ugbo. I've dropped Jamie Thomas, mainly because of the fact Martin is scoring more consistently, so I feel it makes sense to give Martin the game. So that's how we get on up for our opening game of today's episode. Let's see how we get on. So let's submit our side then and see how Wrexham end up lining up for this game here. So they're going with a flat 4-4-2. We are away at Wrexham, so they will be difficult to break down. They've got a former Maidstone United player actually then, Jarvis Edinburgh even. So it'd be interesting to see how we got on against Jarvis there. But I am confident. I do want us to do very well in this game because, of course, we are in first place. Wrexham are bottom of the league. I know, obviously, we came up with Wrexham, so realistically, you'd think that we'd be relatively similar. We are in the amber and black, and as I say, we are away. But we need to be beating them if we want to be at the top end of this table, that's for sure. So I'm hoping for a good performance from the lads here. We've been playing so well. If we end up dropping points against the bottom of the league, it will be so disappointing. It really will be. But we'll have to see quite how we get on. It looks like we could be starting with a Wrexham highlight, it would seem here. They use the overlap there, although he's not used it at the moment, the Wrexham player. Well, he has now eventually. He's whipped it in and they've scored. Within 35 seconds, Wrexham have scored a goal. Literally, as I'm talking about how I want us to perform well, we go and do that. So, not a great start there from the lads. Considering how dominant we've been in the games that we've been playing off episode, I don't understand where this is coming from. It looks like we might be getting another highlight for Wrexham here. And, oh my goodness, Jarvis Edinburgh nearly just scored off. I've literally just spoken about him being a former Maidstone player. He nearly scores against us. Oh, for goodness sake. How many points are Wrexham? I can't even say. I can see how many points Wrexham are on, but they've got a corner here, and oh my goodness. What is happening? Currently, Wrexham are on 7, which means they're actually on 4 points. They haven't won a game all season as yet. If they win this is their first win of the season. So, of course, it makes sense that they're doing it against us. We'll get to look at changing the formation. Maybe we go with a 4-2-3-1 against them here, because this is not working at all at the moment. Really isn't. Right, yeah, I think, regardless of what happens from this highlight, oh my God, the goalkeeper. I know he's a youth player, but why did the goalkeeper not move? Right, we're making changes. Right, Ugbo goes left. Gillespie I'm going to put on the right. I'm going to put Buddy Joe up front, but take him off for Jamie Thomas. We'll bring on Jamie. Go on. Oh no, that's the wrong player. That's not Jamie, that's Tafani. There we go. Bring on Jamie. We'll bring the wing backs back. And we'll go like this. So I'm going to put Gillespie as a winger on support. Put Ugbo as the inside forward on attack. And I think that's all we'll do for the moment. Actually, no, I'll make Canas a defensive deep line playmaker for the moment. That'll be the only change I'll make for now. I can't believe I'm making all these changes within the first half an hour of the game. We've been awful. Absolutely atrocious so far. Really unsure as to what has happened, because we've gone from being one of the best teams in the league to one of the worst. It would say, oh, hang on. Sanderson just lumps it up. Jamie Thomas. How is he not scoring that? I know he's not left-footed, but Jamie Thomas, that is a gilt-edge opportunity right there. So poor. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite us in the bum right there. But it looks like we're going to half-time, 1-0 down to bottom of the league, Wrexham. I'm going to say I expect to see much better from you. The only player who wasn't happy was Canas. So I'm going to say to him, I have faith in him, blah, blah, blah. And he listened, despite the fact he gets given the same talk pretty much every week. But they still listen, because that's just Football Manager for you. Oh, hang on, we're getting a highlight here. Within 5 minutes of the second half. Come on, let's get the ball in the box. Dander, that's so poor. Please get the ball off of him. Please, can we get the ball right? Matty Smith with it here. Matty, Ugbo, back to Matty. What a goal! What a bullet that was. Matthew Smith, wonderful goal. Top bins, brilliant finish there. It's his first of the season as well. Oh, Matthew Smith. I do love Matty Smith and his team. He works so well. Lovely ball from Ugbo. Just to lay it off right to Matty Smith, and he just blasts it in that top left-hand corner. Fantastic goal. Really well done. Right, let's go out there. Let's go and get another goal now. Let's go and kill off Wrexham. We are looking a lot more dominant since we changed up the formation. I am wondering, though, if I bring on Tafani, because he's a more out-and-out right winger. So I'm going to take off Gillespie. We'll bring on Tafani on that right-hand side and see if that can do us any favours or not. Come on, guys. Oh, I don't really... Maybe bring on Cole Palmer as well if we need to, because he is on the bench. So we do have him available if we need him. Although, come on, get the ball there, Joel. Come on, get it out there, senior. Okay, well done to Tafani, the youngster. What are you going to do with it, Gianmarco? He's gone inside to Sanderson. Good. Dander, we're keeping the ball, which is good to see. Jan Dander, come on, mate. Come on, let's see something from you, okay? He's got it out to Ugbo. Come on. Come on, Ike, you've not really done anything all game. I know you got the assist for the Maddie Smith goal, but really he hasn't offered very much going forward as of yet. Oh, we do not need to be dropping points against Wrexham. Come on, lads. Please. Right, Senior has won the header. Maddie Smith, really good ball. Jamie Thomas is in. Come on. Oh, how have you not scored, Jamie? Flipping heck. I don't think we have to bring on Cole Palmer pretty soon. Maddie Smith corner doesn't get to McGuinness at the far post, annoyingly. Canas with it here. Come on, McGuinness. Right, I think we take off Canas. We bring on Cole Palmer. We go... what do we do? We'll put him on support. I'm going to swap these lads over. And I'm going to make Palmer a roaming playmaker. Complete just pot shot right now with this option here. We'll just go with this for the minute, and then I'm going to go attacking in a moment, I think. I really don't know what else to try. Right, okay, yeah, right, attacking. And Tafani goes up front. He can go as a pressing forward. I'm going to make Palmer a Mazzala on attack. I'm going to put Jolson as a wing back. Oh, dearie me. Okay, let's go for this for the moment and see if this does us any favours or not. Come on, demand more. Anything? We're going to see a highlight? No, we're not. Right, Ugbo up front as well. Pressing forward on attack. Oh, right, push the wing backs up. Flipping heck. What is going on here? Right, more direct. Higher tempo. Really wide. Oh, goodness me. Let's go like this. I don't think there's enough time. I really don't. I think we're dropping points away to Oh, hang on, there's a highlight. Please do not be another Wrexham goal. Okay, it's hit the bar again. I think that's probably going to be game over, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Hang on, guys. There is a highlight. Very, very last minute. Jamie Thomas. Come on. Get the ball, lads. Get the ball. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Come on. Get the ball, please. What are you doing, Sanderson? How have you just been... Okay, McGuinness has kind of done him there and got himself sent off. I'll take the red card, to be honest. I'm not that upset about seeing the red card for a last man challenge there. Oh, whatever. Just go and cover Sanderson. There's nothing really we can do here. It's probably going to be game over, I reckon. Unless they score from this. If they score, that'd be gutting. Okay. It probably means the game is going to finish 1-0, unfortunately. It does look like we're dropping points away at bottom of the league, Wrexham. Which is infuriating as anything. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh my God, I can't believe that was last kick of the game. We just got away with that. Flipping heck. Okay, I'm going to say to them, unlucky. I don't believe that at all. Really don't. But I'm going to say it anyway. Hopefully keeps the morale up. It does somehow keep us in first. It looks like Oldham dropped points, so we got away with that. Very disappointing, to be honest, though. But we've got a tough game now coming up against Cambridge United. So I guess, guys, I will see you in a few seconds for that game at home to Cambridge. So here we are then, guys, ready for our second game of the episode. Hopefully it'll go a little bit more successful than that first one against Wrexham. We're here for the game against Cambridge, and I have changed about some of the personnel for this match. Lewis Ward is now back in the squad. He's not entirely fit, but he's pretty much there. He's back in rehab for his injury, so hopefully he should be able to make it through this game. So the youngster Bradley is now dropped. We've had to change up the back line for the defence ever so slightly because obviously, of course, with McGuinness getting suspended last game, we've had to go with a few different players at the back. It's going to be Sanderson, Buddy Joel, Steffan O'Connor this time around at centre-back, and then we've got Zach Swanson and Danny Preston at full-back. We've also got Cole Palmer back in the team at the Mazzala role for this game alongside Maddie Smith, with Jan Dana at attacking midfield, and then Jamie Thomas and Ike Ugbo up front this time around. So a few changes with the team. After the poor performance of the Wrexham game, I felt it was necessary. So we'll see if these players in these positions can get a better result this time against Cambridge. So then, guys, let's submit our side and see how the opposition line up against us in the second game here today. Hopefully it goes better than the first one. It looks like Cambridge are going to go with a flat 4-4-1-1, so we have to see if we can break it down. It's probably going to be relatively defensive, and there's a few decent players in there. The likes of Carruthers especially is a very good player at this level, so hopefully we can get the job done over them. It's going to be difficult, but we are at home, so I'm going to say to them we are the favourites, and I'm also going to say I have faith in the rest of the lads. Hopefully they can all respond pretty well. And that seems to have gone quite good, that team up there. But here we go. So we're at home and randomly we're in our purple kit. I'm guessing based on Cambridge's... I don't understand why we're in the purple because we're at home. But even so, that is what the game has given us today. There's an early highlight here, only 2 minutes in. It's ricocheted out to Ugbo. Come on, Ike. Come on, use your pace. He's got half past his man here. Come on. Ugbo, is he going to shoot or is he going to square it? He shot. I wish he'd squared that because you had, I'm not sure, I think it might have been Cole Palmer running in then from deep. But unfortunately, Ugbo did not utilise him and instead went for goal himself. And the keeper had an easy stop. But it looks like we're going to another highlight here. Jamie with the ball at the moment. Now Sanderson. Come on, Dion. Oh, he's passed it back. Okay, well, Lewis Ward now on the ball. Come on, what are we going to do with it? Is it going to be a long ball up the pitch? No, it's gone out to Maddie Smith. Good little ball there. Now Cole Palmer in that Mazzala role once again. So hoping he'll do a bit of a better job there today. Swanson over to Danda. I don't know why he's quite so deep. But Maddie Smith with it now. Back to Danda. Been tackled, but Palmer has it again here. Come on, what are you going to do with it? Danda. Don't understand why Danda is dropping so far back, to be honest. But Palmer up to Swanson. Back to Palmer. Nice ball, maybe. Yeah, Jamie Thomas has got there. Come on, Jamie. He's far post. Danny Preston is in. Get in there. Really nice, just build up play. They're really patient. Worked the ball really well. And a good ball into the far post from Jamie Thomas. And a brilliant header from Danny Preston for his first of the season. Very, very nice goal. That really lovely play from us. Really, I mean, to be honest, based on how we play, I'm quite surprised that we were that patient with the ball. But it worked really, really well there. So very, very chuffed to see us playing that way. I am kind of tempted to change up how we're playing slightly and maybe go a little bit more patient. But for the moment, everything's working as it is. So I don't really want to change something which isn't broken in the day. But Danny Preston here. What a goal again. Oh, my goodness. Danny Preston, the left-back, who hasn't scored at all season. I think he's maybe scored once or twice for Maidstone altogether since he joined us last year. And he's just scored a brilliant brace already within 10 minutes of this match. Lovely little weighted pass there from Ugbo, and then Preston takes it first time. Unstoppable, really. Keeper had no real chance to stop that. Brilliant goal. Really, really good opening 10 minutes from us here against Cambridge. It's very much keeping us firmly in first position as well. Danny Preston throwing here. He's got it again from Maddie Smith. Giving it to Smith again. Smith put it into the box. Oh, is it a pen? It is a pen. And apparently the game wants to let Danny Preston take it. I am actually going to let him do it. Come on, Preston, for your hat-trick. He scored it. The left-back has a hat-trick. Cannot believe that he has a 20-minute hat-trick from left-back. But Danny has done it. Fair play to him. Brilliant start to this game. How have we just gone from struggling the way we did against Wrexham in that first game to now just demolishing Cambridge here? 3-0 in under 20 minutes. I don't understand it. At times, I do not really understand how Football Manager works. I mean, I know in football it does happen where obviously you do have a team that they're kind of consistent from, they then have an off day and then they kind of get back to the races in the following game. And that's kind of what's just happened with us. But it's so frustrating when it happens. That was a really good goal though from Elliot List. Is Elliot List former? He might be former Gills player actually. List, I can't remember. I'm not going to look at him, but even so, really good goal there from List into the bottom left corner. Just kind of took it, blasted it from the edge of the box. Keeper didn't really have any chance there at all. Fair play to him. It looks like it's probably going to be 3-1 at half time then, unless there's a late bit of drama in the half. No, it is going to be 3-1 at half time. Very, very good first half from us there. I'm going to say it certainly. You might be winning. Don't let your performances drop. Most of the players kind of agree with that. I'm going to say though to Danda and Ugbo that I'm not happy. We haven't really seen much from them. And we're just going to go out there for the second half. I'm not going to change anything just yet. We've got an early corner though here from Maddie Smith to Stefan O'Connor. It's just over. Unlucky there from O'Connor. He's kind of been the player who's really kind of been a bit unlucky, to be honest. Obviously, since the arrivals of Dion Sanderson and Mark McGuinness last season, he really dropped off because when I signed him, he was like a big revelation. He was our best defender by a mile, but he's just been the unlucky player to kind of lose out. But he is still very, very good for this level with Stefan O'Connor. He's very much a League 2 level player. I am, at the moment, though, thinking we're going to have to sub off Danny Preston because he is knackered. So let's take him off the pitch. Anybody else I want to take off? Not really at the moment. I think we'll... Actually, no. I'm going to take off Ugbo for Tafani. We'll give the youngster a run out as well and see how they both do. Let's bring them on here. For the last kind of 15-20 minutes, hopefully we don't concede another because I don't want this to become nervy. I've just seen Buddy Joel was looking unfit, so I might take him off at the back. Oh, come on. What the hell is going on? I've got no idea how on earth that didn't go in the back of the net. The ball was ricocheting all over the place. It was like a complete pinball, and somehow the ball didn't cross the line. But we have a free kick now in a very, very dangerous area. Jamie Thomas with it. Come on, Jamie, what are you going to do with it? Come on. Oh, it's gone wide. Not a brilliant effort from him, really. He's not had a particularly amazing game. I mean, he's got an assist and he's looked okay, but yeah, not fantastic. I'm going to make that change, as I said, about taking off Buddy Joel because he is tired. We'll bring on Harry Clark, who I am kind of thinking more and more might become the first choice centre-back in that cover role. He does look better whenever he has played. But it looks like the game is just going to get seen out as a 3-1 victory. It certainly is. A really good performance, especially from Danny Preston. No idea where that performance came from. I'm going to say very nice victory, well done. And that is a brilliant result, and a result that keeps us firmly in first position in League 2. Unbelievable to be saying that as a newly promoted side, but it's what has happened. I cannot quite believe it, really. We're now 3 points clear, and our goal difference in comparison to the other teams below us is just substantially so much better. An 18 positive goal difference compared to 10s and 11s and so on. Just such a good start to the season, it really is. Let's take a look at our schedule though and see what we're going to come back for. I am relatively tempted now to play on a little bit and kind of play on through October. The reason being is that at the beginning of November, we of course have the FA Cup first round. And now we're a Football League side, that's what we enter in at instead of having to go through all those qualifying stages that we're used to having to do. So I'm thinking, as we have Gillingham at the very end of October, we will probably come back for the Gillingham away game at the very end of October on the 29th of the month, and then we'll come back for the FA Cup first round match against whoever that may be. If it ends up going to a replay, I'll make the episode a triple header, and then we can do all 3 games in one episode if that has to happen. But it'll most likely hopefully only be 2 matches, Gillingham and then our FA Cup opponent. But that will be happening in next episode. So then, I think that just about wraps up this episode then, guys. Overall, a pretty decent one, really. I mean, obviously, that first game was really disappointing. The fact we dropped points against bottom of the league was pretty horrendous from us, really. But then we kind of recovered that in that really good performance just then against Cambridge United. We've still kept ourselves on top of League 2, which is fantastic, and I am absolutely over the moon about. I really am. And I'm just kind of hoping that we can obviously kind of maintain that come future episodes. Of course, I'm going to go on a little bit further now before we come back to next episode and get through most of October. So maybe by the time we come back, we may have dropped off slightly, or we may have continued on our great run so far. We'll have to wait and see. I'm quite hopeful, but there are some tough games in there before we come to the Gillingham derby match, which I am very, very excited for. I haven't come across Gillingham yet as Maidstone boss, so this will be very, very fun to do. But of course, that will be coming in next episode. Hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed today's episode. And if you have, please do chuck a like on it. And also let me know down in the comment section, number 1, if you think we can keep this promotion push up as Maidstone in our debut in League 2. And also let me know down in the comment section, again, if you have any ideas for transfers. Although the transfer window itself is closed, I believe we can still pick up players who aren't at clubs, so the free transfers essentially. So do let me know down in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you are looking forward to seeing more of the series, then do make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all of the Stones Rolling On Up content. And also, in case you missed it from previous episodes, last week the 250 Years Into the Future Experiment Part 2 video got released on my channel, and you should be able to find a link to it just above me here, and it should be coming up on the screen as well for you to click on if you do want to take a look at that. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.